A man set himself on fire the other day, and he live streamed it. And as the white poured from his eyes, I stopped and realized that none of us remembered to cry for him. And I think we're desensitized to the dead bodies we see online, and when it becomes too much for us to stomach, we scroll until we can find something funny to unwind to. I find it strange how traumas become so easy for us to consume. Like how you can see a child hanging from a blown up building and not be moved, like how little black girls go missing and they get a Twitter post from their family, but they will never make the news. See, you'll X out that trauma, but you're focused on your views. Your tears only activate when bad things happen to you. What's the exchange rate of your emotional currency? And how much do I have to swipe to cash out on your empathy? I'm just saying it's not normal to hold death in your hands the first thing in the morning. See, we watch the people of Congo from the comfort of our beds, but we hold their death sentence firmly in our hands. And every time we upgrade, the body count rises. Meanwhile, the children are just waiting to take a bite out of this thing called life. And mama, look, there's blood in that apple. Can't say what you want to say online unless you be shadow banned, but warehouses can still sell children posed as beds and cabinets. Are you finding your way? Are the prices fair enough? So we posted online in 24 hours, it'll expire. I wonder, did we share enough? And speaking of online, in dire times, we turn to a public panel for advice rather than self-reflection, but tonight's conversation gonna have you read by people whose only qualification is a high follow account. And everyone online is a mental health advocate with no crisis training. I can't seem to figure y'all out. Since we only align with topics that bring us clout, got your head so far in the clouds, I can't tell where your heart be. And I wonder if you have the storage or do you lack the capacity to see that you are the visuals, the social experiment. And the only renaissance that we desperately need is a revival of our mental stability, but high mentality got you scared to think critically, so we gonna wash, rinse, and repeat. A new hot topic every single week, but do you remember when we saw a man die online? See, selling Lucy's was the crime, and I guess it was punishable by death, but we watched that man plead for his very last breath, and we sat back and became a part of the bystander effect. Did I garner enough sympathy from you yet? But remember, we saw a man die online, asphyxiation from a knee on his neck while he called for his mother. Only problem is she was dead. But I think that he knew that surely he was about to see her again. But remember, we saw a woman die online. And do you remember it was in front of her son? See, mama gained knowledge of self but was lost to the barrel of a gun. But a man set himself on fire the other day. But if you didn't see it, don't worry. It's only one search box away. But should you ever pass away, I hope your body not be put on display and left to be another monetization for another day, the anomaly.